someone asking how to make the black walnut tincture. It's really simple and easy. Simply collect your black walnuts. I typically like to grab mine off the tree, but it's pretty late in the season around here and all of mine have fallen to the ground. As you can see, I have cut mine open. Some people like to just put their walnuts whole into their jar, which is fine because they don't want to deal with the staining that often occurs when you mess with walnuts. But if you're collecting yours off of the ground, I highly suggest cutting them open because once they hit the ground, the likelihood of them having insects in them is pretty high. So that's what I've done with these. So you want to collect them when they're just a tad bit soft. These are pretty squishy, as you can see. So I've cut mine open simply with a knife. I've taken my nut out, which you can cure these and let them dry, and then eat. If you have a strong enough nutcracker, you can eat them later in the season. So I've got my mason jar and my 80 proof vodka. So you can use apple cider vinegar instead of the vodka. You can also use the glycerin instead of the vodka, but the glycerin tinctures only last about 2 to 3 years. I think that's the same with apple cider vinegar. And so if you're using the vodka, it will almost last indefinitely.
You can crack them open.
So to continue, you can add your black walnuts whole or pieced up into your jar, and you're going to pour the vodka until it's covering all the holes that you have in your jar. You're going to label it with what it is and the date, and you're going to set it. I've got mine sitting in my pantry away from the sun, and it's going to sit for about 4 to 6 weeks. I've already used mine with a couple of my goats for parasites. That's what it's known for in conjunction with wormwood. It's also really good for things like externally, like athlete's foot, ringworm, and other fungal infections. It can treat, and I say treat with quotation marks, acne, eczema, psoriasis, warts, cold sores, and herpes. So internally, this is something that you don't want to take all the time, routinely, every day. It can help with upset stomachs. It can help with constipation and diarrhea. Has anti-cancer properties. It can help with candida overgrowth in your body, which a number of people have. It can help rid the body of parasites and internal worms. It's not just for animals regarding that. If you have a sore throat, it can help with that if you gargle it. It may restore the tooth enamel and heal cavities and relieve tooth pain and sensitivity. It can also help relieve excess sweating. And so it's been used for hundreds of years and has a long history in herbal medicine. So it's really simple. I also just made a oregano tincture as well in the same manner. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. I hope this has been helpful to you and that you can like and share this video. Thanks.